Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. These are collective readings. They are not sign specific readings, so if the title resonates, then the reading may resonate with you. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Mystical Phoenix Tarot. The link for that is in the description if you'd like to check that out. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for the collective. You have adaptability, overcoming obstacles. And on the bottom is going it alone. Listen to inner wisdom. All right, let's get the Intuit Oracle. We're going to get through these messages for the collective. You have Symphony, number 3, Taurus, Harmony, Synergy, Co-create, Assembly, Organized Structure, Contribute, Team, Collaborate, Precise, Arrangement, Order, Lead, Follow, Organization, Perform, Display, and Cohesion. You have Forked Road, number 7, Capricorn, Direction Change, Options, Free Will Choice, Opportunity, Alternatives, Multiple Choice, The Moment of Truth, Crisis, Possibilities, Turning Point, Change in Circumstance. And Friends, number 3, Scorpio, Friendship, Group, Soul Tribe, Third Person, Contact, Relate, Network, Show up, hang out, meet in person, social media, interpersonal relationships, togetherness, and friendliness. And on the bottom is Fairy Tale, number 7, Cancer. Believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal, archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and stories we tell. This could have something to do with a friendship. There's some sort of change here. Change in direction. So either there's harmony and that is changing, or there isn't harmony and something is changing where there will be. This could be some kind of third person situation. All right. Let's get the Yin Yang Oracle. I'm going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for the collective. Have alchemy, ancestor gods. Renewal, spark. And avoidance and stalemate. On the bottom is disharmony, triggers, and conflict. So here we have harmony, and then here we have disharmony. So it's still indicating it's going one way or the other. Either where there was harmony in some sort of situation, there's going to be disharmony, or vice versa. So this is a situation we'll have to get into the tarot to see what's going on here. Let's get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for the collective. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this could, Queen of Pentacles is wife, mother energy. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be family. Could be a love relationship. Either way, it seems like it's saying someone is better off on their own. or this could be marriage and this could be becoming single. On the bottom is the Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Emperor in reverse. Ace of Wands. And the Sun. This looks like someone is trying to decide what to do here. Like decide where they would be happiest. And this looks like the choices is, would I be happier alone? Or would I be happier trying to renew this situation? So that's where the harmony, disharmony here. It's saying something needs to change here, and whoever is dealing with this needs to figure out what that is or what they're going to choose to do. The Emperor in reverse, Ace of Wands, the Sun. Judgment in reverse. Five of Swords. Oh. Three of Swords. Coming unstuck. I think someone's already tried in regard, whatever this relationship is, someone's already tried here. I don't think someone wants to give another chance. It's like I've already tried. Now I'm going to walk away from the situation. I don't want to have to do this. There's sadness, heartbreak, disappointment here, but going on my own seems to be what will bring happiness. So what this is indicating to me is someone has already tried to renew things or change things by staying in some sort of relationship or continuing on with some sort of relationship. And it's like a realization here that maybe that's not for the best. Tell me about the overall energy for the collective. Anchor, that's security and stability. Yeah, this is talking about the relationship that someone's already tried with. Yeah, occupation. This is about working hard towards something. And the Tower. Tower can be about governments, businesses, institutions. It can also be divorce or the courts. Yeah. So it looks like this could be a marriage. Someone's thinking, I've tried here and it's not working out. So maybe the best thing to do, or what will make me happiest, is to end the relationship. It's saying I'm not happy I have to do this, but this may be what's best for me. So tell me about the situation for the collective. That is the Moon in reverse, Pisces energy. The Knot of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yep. Giving up. This is like, I've seen all I need to see here. I'm not being supported, and I'm giving up. So what this seems like is someone at least feels as though that they tried to work on the relationship and the other person didn't put in that same amount of work. Moon in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. And now they feel like they want to give up on the relationship. Page of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups. Yeah, regret and disappointment. The person dealing with this has regret that the relationship couldn't move forward or that it couldn't be renewed. Hermit in reverse. Yeah. It's giving someone doesn't want to necessarily have to do this, but they feel it's for the best. Page of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups. Hermit in reverse. Six of Cups. The Magician. Yeah. And the Nine of Coin in reverse. Whoever's dealing this may necessarily didn't want to become single or be alone. This energy here is just giving, I didn't want to have to do this. I don't really want to do this, but this seems like the best thing at this point. Someone feels like there's nothing, they've done all they can do. Someone may also feel like they've been lying to themselves in the past, that maybe this could be fixed, and now they're seeing things more clearly. There's definitely a sadness behind this energy. Tell me about the situation for the collective. Book, knowledge. Yep. Seeing things clearly. Cat, that's about loyalty. Yeah, this is talking about the other person not putting the same amount of work in. And because of that, someone's taking action now, I feel, to end the relationship. Yeah. Starting something new. Child. This is new beginning, child or pregnancy. Starting something new. This section right here is definitely screaming, I didn't want to have to do this, or I don't necessarily want to do this, but this feels like it would be for the best. Yeah, coffin, that's an ending. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. The Knot of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 8. That's strength, Leo energy. And the King of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Seven of Swords in reverse. So once again, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a husband-father energy. In the reverse, it's a lack of commitment or stability. Offering truth. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, Strength, King of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. This looks like someone having a conversation with someone, that this isn't working, having the confidence to say, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Death in reverse. Yeah. Having the strength because things haven't changed, or having strength because, like I said, like I've been saying this whole time, this person doesn't necessarily want this to end, but I feel like they feel the other person is not giving equally to the relationship, and that's not going to change. Three of Wands. I feel like whenever this person looks into the future, they don't see any growth. They don't see things improving. Six of Swords in reverse, Death in reverse, Three of Wands. The World. I feel like this is someone who's done a lot of soul searching in regards to making this decision. Yeah, cycle ending. King of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically a Leo because we have strength here. But this could be someone who's cheated. This could be someone who's controlling or manipulative. This could be someone with anger issues. Um, someone who doesn't take action, lacks ambition, and then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. A message of bad news. The outcome here is showing that someone will or is going to say they want out of the relationship. Someone could be saying this in hopes that someone will. I feel like this is almost like testing the waters. Someone may be saying this to see whether the other is willing to get a fire under their ass or if they're. It's like testing the relationship. This is like one last go at, I'm fixing to walk out the door. So what are you going to, what are you as the other person going to do about that? And I feel like that's going to give this person the answers they need, whether it lights a fire under the other person's ass or not. But this decision could be already made, but it's indicating like this person really doesn't want to have to do this. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Lily, that's about peace. Yeah. Peace of mind. The Fish, money and resources. The resources is getting the strength to do this. Someone's getting the strength, courage, confidence to do this. Key, getting answers. Yeah. This is definitely like an announcement. Yeah. Coffin is on the bottom, an ending. Tell me about the advice for the collective. The Three of Wands. Two of Cups. And the Fool. Aries, Aquarius energy. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Not giving or receiving. See, it's indicating like there's hesitation here in regards to the relationship. I feel like someone here is telling someone they want to end the relationship and mainly to see how the other responds to that. And I feel like someone's going to get disappointed here. Like there's either the person is going to agree or there's just not going to be, they're not going to get the response they want or the reaction they want. Because this is about starting something new. But this is also taking a risk. So, like I said, testing the waters, testing the relationship. Three of Wands, Two of Cups, the Fool. I feel like doing this is going to give someone the answers they're looking for in regards to whether they should move forward or not. The Lovers in reverse, using logic over emotion. Ace of Cups in reverse, yeah, not reconciling. Or a lack of love. Knight of Wands, taking action to start something new or take a risk or a leap of faith. Lovers in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands. Ten of Coin in reverse. Broken family, broken home. Seven of Wands in reverse. Releasing. It seems like it's indicating there's a lack of love here, specifically from the other person's part. It seems like they've checked out of the relationship. King of coin. Once again, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, husband, father energy. But this is also, it was in the reverse, now it's upright. Someone is giving, the person dealing with this is giving the other a last opportunity to do what they need to do. And I'm telling you, I feel like they get disappointed. It's like, here's your chance. I'm going to take a leap of faith and take action towards this and see what happens. And I just don't think it has a good outcome. Tell me about the advice for the collective. Sorrow. Yeah. House, that's about the literal home, family, stability, security. Yeah, releasing. Yeah, there's no, it seems like there's a lack of love here, is what it's indicating. So someone's releasing the other. I honor seeing the truth of the situation, or this person is going to be honest. Either way, I feel like someone here is going to get disappointed. On the bottom is theft. So this could be a literal theft. It can also be stealing someone's trust, time, effort, energy, resources. I feel like the one dealing with this is going to be thinking, I've wasted all this time. The person dealing with this is definitely someone who doesn't want to stay in a dead end relationship. If they see the relationship is not going anywhere, then they're going to seek out things that will make them happier. So this is definitely someone who's not stuck. All right. Let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for the collective. Have, I will not hype myself up no matter what. No harsh words today. I hype myself up like my own biggest fan because I am my biggest fan. Did I say I will not hype my... It says I will hype myself up no matter what. No harsh words today. I hype myself up like my own biggest fan because I am my biggest fan. Now on the bottom, I create my own opportunities. I don't wait for chances. I create them. I will take action, stay bold, and let the universe follow my lead. Yep. That's what I was talking about right before I shuffled these. This is someone who's not going to stay in a dead end relationship. All right, so let's get the magical spell cards. Messages for the collective. You have harvest. It says, as the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. On the bottom is peace. Brigid goddess, in your sacred name, a lot within me, peace's flame. Let's see what harvest says. Number 43. Says you have sown the seeds, done your work, and magically thought about your life. The time is now coming for you to harvest all the results of your actions, thoughts, and dreamings. What a momentous time, because it is through harvest that we learn who we have chosen to be and what we have chosen to do. The universe now guides you to look ahead, to see where you will be going, so you can make any necessary changes in the present moment so that when you bring in your harvest, it will be good. If this spell chose you, the universe is telling you that the time is coming for the results of all your words, actions, and thoughts to manifest in the world. You shall sow as you have reaped. What will your harvest be? You, more than anyone, know how you have lived and what will be. Your destiny is so very much your own creation. This spell will help you to bring the very best out of the coming harvest. Make any necessary adjustments and learn quickly so that harvest shall be a time of bounty from this time forth. If you chose this spell, you know you have a little more work to do and action to take to create the very best outward manifestation of your work. With this spell, you will learn more about what to do and where to focus in order to bring about the very best harvest for you and yours. This harvest will sustain you, and you will learn so much as a result of casting this effective, practical, magical spell. Alrighty, everyone, that is what I have for you. If this reading did resonate or you enjoyed the reading, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.